Vinyl Community, Jeff here again for a quick contest entry. Time to enter there's a lot of contests. I know I say that all the time. I try to jump on as many as I can, especially if it's a fairly new channel, which in this case it is. Saw somebody else jump on this and I thought, hey, I went over there and I'm like, hey, haven't even subscribed to this guy. So I subscribed, watched some videos, found out about the contest on there, and then I decided to enter. So this is for Craig Danger over at Vinyl Record Player. He is celebrating 1 year, and here comes the rat. Celebrating 1 year in the VC, and he is giving away 100 smackaroos. So anyway, it's fairly easy contest. He wants to see 3 to 5 blind buys and give a little information on it. So I dug into him because, yeah, I'm a blind buyer. You know, if the price is right, I'll take a chance. I buy a lot of things based on looks. If it looks like something cool that I might want to buy. Sometimes I order stuff online and I'm like, it's a really great price, which a couple of these are. They're items that were like at some of those discount places, and I'm like, looks interesting. Just a picture of the cover looks interesting, so I'll check it out. And you know, I do that a lot, obviously, at thrift stores, but thrift stores tend to be a whole different type of music you get there. So it's a lot of different stuff. I decided to stick with a little bit more what I would call, I guess, more mainline stuff, not just the thrift store dollar finds. Anyway, so let's get into this. I've got them in kind of an order, not really, but Precious Metal. I bought this probably in the past year. Got it at my local store in the used bin. I bought a bunch of stuff that day. Precious Metal. I kind of heard about them. Didn't know a lot about them. They look fun. It's supposed to be metal. All-female band. And I gotta say, it's a stinker. I've tried to listen to it a couple times, and it's just not doing anything for me at all. And I'm having a hard time listening to it. I mean, you know, I don't know. They've got some other records out. Maybe they got better. Maybe they got better with age. If I see some of their stuff, might be a little more hesitant to buy it, but I might check it out. I don't know. But this album really, to me, was just kind of like, no, not really. So that was a blind buy that kind of failed. Very similar in the sense that it looked cool, no shame. Got a pretty girl on the cover. Good girls don't last. You look at the back, bunch of long-haired people. It took me a few moments to realize that it was another female band, female lineup. Tina, Jackie, Maddie, Stephanie. So attractive girls. They definitely looked a little heavier. It's a gold stamp promo. Price was right. I grabbed it. It was okay. Better than Precious Metal. Deserves more than an extra spin or two. Can't say that it was super captivating to the point where I'm remembering a whole lot about it, but it would be something I would revisit and everything. It's a little better. Doesn't come across quite as edgy as the picture gives you with the leather and stuff. It looks kind of like it'd be like a Vixen sound. But anyway, it was a little better, but again, whatever. These next 3 actually all came from what I was just talking about, a discount by one of those discount stores. What's it called? Deep discount? One of those places you got to be careful at because they sell a lot of 80s stuff that's been sitting around and can have warps, and I've heard a lot of complaints. And when I bought initial order, I bought some stuff. Now, most of these are all newer albums, so they weren't sitting around. They were, again, blind buys. They were really cheap. Didn't know anything about the band. I just bought them strictly on looks and what they, you know, appear to have sounded like. Legends by Majesty. Actually, a modern band. I think this is 2019. They have a brand new album that just came out in the past, like, year, I believe. Euro metal, sort of kind of borderline power metal type feel. Very good band. I went and checked out some videos. Very good band. They have an extensive catalog. They've been around for a while. They've got quite a few albums. I hate discovering bands like that you really end up liking, because then you got to go back, if you really are a collector, you got to go back and buy this entire back catalog. Haven't been prompted to do that, and really this is only one of their only albums that is actually on vinyl, aside from the brand new one. Most of their other catalog, I looked back a while back, and it seemed like most of it was just CD releases. So wouldn't be as tempted to run and buy their stuff, but if I do see their stuff in the wild, additional vinyl stuff, I will buy it because I was really impressed with that. Another one, same order, Southern Funeral by the Ossuary. Doom metal, very doom metalish. I enjoyed this. Aside from the you know, attempt to have darkish type lyrics, which come across kind of silly at times to me, but, you know, musically it was very, you know, grinding, doomy, not death doom, which is cool. So, you know, the vocals are, you know, you can decipher them. Good, just gritty doom type metal. So yeah, I enjoyed that one. I do not recall now whether they have additional albums. I got this because it was, you know, a limited pressing. So I always like buying that, just kind of neat because it makes it a little more of a collector's. So yeah, this one I did enjoy, and I've given it quite a few spins and will continue to do so. And then the one actually of that same package that stood out the most and has gotten the most spins, The World Has Gone to Hell by Conquest. They too have some additional previous albums out. They've been around since the 90s, and this is, you know, just American-made gritty metal. They've got some political stuff on here, which is really cool. And they've been around for a while, but this is like one of the only ones that's on vinyl. I think the most, they've got a lot of stuff on cassettes back in the 90s, and they've done some stuff over the year. I believe it was the 90s, or was it early 2000s? I want to say not, because there wasn't really many cassettes. Anyway, they have a handful of stuff in the past, but this is one of their more modern ones that I bought blindly. And yeah, I enjoyed this one, so I would definitely pick up more by them if I were to see it. Just straightforward metal. Great stuff. There you go. That's 5. I'll stop at that. I have so many I could probably go because I've done a lot of blind buying. Anyway, this is for Craig again. Check out his channel. There will be a link below. Jump on this contest. You have a little bit of time. I think it runs through October, so we got a couple weeks at least. And I will see you on the next one. Rock on and rock on.